Hey YouTubers, welcome to the Balance. My name is Eddie Briones. This is my co-host Raul Spring. How you doing, Raul?
All right, not too bad, Eddie. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, and we're consuming some alcohol beverages called Bud Light. That's our preferred beer for right now.
Or as Eddie likes to say, the liquid of life.
The liquid of life. Yes, it does help. I'm telling you, it does help. And we're not gay by drinking this.
No,
you know?
no.
We're not.
I don't know who started that rumor about Bud Light that it makes you gay. No, not yet. Anyways.
Hey, first and foremost, I want to go to shout out to all my coworkers out there. Jesse Cortez, Ray Ranona. I think I said his last name right. Ron. I'm sorry, Ron. Ron Ranona. God, I'm sorry, Ron. Anyways, Steve Leonard, Jose Cruz, Maria Ortiz, who else? Omar Castaneda. Yeah, I give a shout out to you guys. I told you I would, so all right. There you go, guys. Anyways, our program here on the Balance, it's all about talking about current events, life, what's happening around the world and all that. And we have some people that suggested what we should be talking about. So I got a guy here from Pittsburgh, California. His name is Cody Schneider. All right, Cody. Thank you for the suggestion what we're going to talk about. Have you ever heard of Pittsburgh, California, Ro?
Never heard of that. Pittsburgh,
I didn't even know there was a Pittsburgh, California, ladies and gentlemen. I really didn't.
Yeah.
Anyways, there is a Pittsburgh, California. And Cody says what we should be talking about is if we won the lottery. Whatever it is, the Powerball or the Super Lotto here in California. And what do you think, Raul? What would you do? I mean, what would you do?
First of all, before I comment on that, I just want to say hello to all my fans that love to see me in sunglasses at night. Okay. Anyways, but
what was that all about?
You have to be there. I think if I won the lottery, man, I would keep it to myself for a while, as long as I can. Because changing your name, not giving your phone number out, not giving your address out, your location, it might be a good thing to do, because you're going to have all kinds of tios and nanas and nanos and
all cousins, people you never even heard of coming.
Nanos.
Yeah. You're right, bro. Yeah. People, charities, everything like that. So yeah, that's a good thing,
So how long in California?
To disclose your name. I think it's like 6 months to a year. They give you not to disclose your name. So I guess that's enough time to get your lawyers. Get your financial advisors and call them up if you trust all those. That's another thing too, man. Who do you trust with all the money? Say you win $500 million. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of money. There was a winner out in Arkansas. He won the person won $1.9 billion, my friends.
Wee.
Jesus Christ. $1.9 billion. And the state of Arkansas, this is what I heard, is that he has up to 3 years to disclose his name or the person's name. Jesus Christ, you lucky bastard. You know what? That should have been me. Jesus Christ, man. But anyways, what else would you do with your money? I mean, more than just the legalities of them.
I have 6 sons, and I have about 15 grandchildren. So I would spread a little bit of that, the funds, the wealth. Yeah, there you go. That's a perfect thing to say.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be so hastily to do that. I get hastily. Sorry.
We went to high school.
Yeah,
we really
went
did.
to high school, and this beer is really affecting us.
Fucking Bud Light.
But hastily, I wouldn't give it away that quickly. But I would want to help my sons first of all, and help their families. And I really mean it. I really do. and the rest of it, I'll put it in trust funds, I guess. I don't know. What would you do?
Well, first of all, I would spend the hell out of it. No. Don't get me wrong. I guess I would, do what they say. Get a lawyer and a financial advisor and all that. But like I say, who do you trust, man? With all that money, Jesus Christ, And then, would you take the lump sum, or would you take it the annually? What they do is annually. Every year you get a paycheck, certain amount and all that. And not only that, bro, I would donate it to some charities, good. For all those retarded kids that are not up to our standards, and
they're not well.
They're not well. Poor people. I would donate it to the homeless. I would try to donate it to every good cause there is for humanity. I would. I would. And then I get a tax break anyways. I get some money out of it.
Yeah.
But anyways, I would do that. And then also I would spend it on the family. I mean, even though family, I haven't seen them in a while. Not regularly. Like there's a lot of folks that every month they go down to their family and visit them and all that. But and I would, tell the truth, I wouldn't invest it in a business. I wouldn't do that. I mean, what for, man? I mean, then you got to hire people, and then who do you trust that's running your companies and all that? I mean, I think the best thing I would donate it to housing, the homeless. I would do a lot of that. Churches, churches that help out people that are less than fortunate than we are.
Investment in humanity.
Investment in humanity. That's what Elon Musk should do. Exactly. You know that? Yeah. That guy got billions of dollars. Yeah. He could cure the homeless in maybe a year. He could cure it. Yeah. Anyways.
I'm telling you. Yeah. It's kind of getting bad out there, people. I wish there was more love, but it just seems like evilness is trying to control every aspects of our lives, and we can't let evil win. We cannot let evil win. We got to pray to God and give thanks every morning, and at least at night too. We got to thank Him for another day. And that there will be peace in this world, and we will get America back the way it was. Freedom.
Yeah. And to help out humanity.
Yeah.
Tell the truth, man. That's what we need around here. Yeah. Brotherly love. Not prejudice just because of you're brown or you're black or you're yellow or whatever color your skin is, whatever it is. But you know what? I don't know what this gentleman's going to do with all that money out in Arkansas, because that's a lot of money. Tell the truth. Yeah. $1.9 billion. I guess they get tax half. He's probably going to get about $600 million, and then state tax. Then state tax. I mean, that's crazy. It is crazy.
Great.
So, man, I mean, that's what I would do with the money. I mean, I wouldn't go out and spend it out in Vegas or anything like that, but maybe something that I always wanted, that I didn't have, I couldn't afford, maybe do that. Not cars. I don't like cars. Cars, you could buy a dime a dozen. Maybe property. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But more donating,
Yeah, that'd be cool, man.
Yeah, that'd be cool, right?
A ranch, that's what I would really like, a ranch.
Oh, wow. Why, bro?
I think ranches are cool, and plus if you find a ranch that has enough rooms and, and enough bathrooms, I think it would be very good for your family, too, because if ever they need a place to stay or something, because nothing is guaranteed. I mean, that's the way life is. So, when they need a place to stay or they need help or something, they can come to my ranch, and it'll be It'll be
What would you call the ranch?
the spring ranch.
The spring ranch, like a spring, the spring,
Either the spring or the
river.
season.
Oh, the season,
the water, the
spring river.
They come up.
Wow, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I mean, I had a hard time even buying this house that I have right now. Nobody helped me, man.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Why should I help them? No, I'm only kidding, man. Hey, don't get me wrong, But
Take another drink, bro.
Jesus Christ, life is tough already, man. But you know what? I don't know, man. It's just with all that money, I think it would probably change you. I mean, look at all these billionaires and all that. They don't give a rat's ass about anybody else but themselves.
Yeah.
And I guess if you win that much money, would you become like that? I mean, Cody, to tell you the truth, from Pittsburgh, California, never heard of it before. Yeah. But, how would you feel, man? With all that money, would you change? Would you be the same human being? Or would you be like these other fucks, these rich fucks that hoard their money and get more money and more money? And how much money do you really need?
I heard something along the way about that in the Bible that, why store up your riches here on earth when you can store up your riches in heaven with God? Because that is going to last you a lot longer, all eternity.
Yeah, but
this money here is not going to last you.
Yeah. You know what? Those guys, I don't think they even believe in the Bible. So it's like talking to death.
They do, though.
Oh, they say they do?
Yeah.
It's probably political. They just whatever they're doing to make the people believe that they believe in God, but I don't think so. Anyways, that's a good topic to talk about, Cody. Thank you for letting us know, man. We'll be talking about more things after just this break. Thank you. All right. Welcome back. We're back. And we had to take a break because Raul had to use the restroom, and I had to put some more beers in the fridge.
We're getting low on it.
Anyways, our next topic here in the balance is going to be dreams. We got another suggestion. That's where we got it from. He's called, what is he called? Oh, he's called Chad Rad. I guess that's his name here.
His moniker.
His moniker. I don't know. Chad Rad from Amarillo, Texas. He says, what do you guys think about dreams? And did you have a dream that seems so real? Yeah. And you could go first. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was a dream, but it was more like when I was like 10, 9, probably 9, 10. It seemed like I woke up and I was in my house. I could tell it was my house because usually when you dream of some other house or place.
Really?
Well, that's what I do.
Okay. All right. Cool.
But this particular dream, when I was about 9 years old, I woke up and I looked at the corner of my eye and I saw a dark shadow, and it looked like a man. It had arms but you couldn't tell. You couldn't see no facial features. You couldn't see what color shirt he was wearing or whatever.
Back in the 70s, there was a novella. There was a what do you call them in English? A soap opera called Dark Shadows. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Dark Shadows. Yeah.
Back in the 70s.
Yeah.
We're just showing our age. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And so anyways, I tried to get up and I tried to scream, but he put, like, that shadow put his hand on my shoulder and held me down. And I couldn't yell. I was trying to call my mom. I couldn't. I was just, it was that paralysis. I think they talk about when you can't scream, you can't move, you can't do anything, and that lasted for about a minute or two. Then after the minute or two, it went away,
Wow.
And,
Yeah, that's scary.
It is.
Do you think that dark figure caused the paralysis, or did he lay a hand on you, or what?
Yeah. It was like as if he just went like this, and I was laying down right in the bed, and then I tried to get up, and I tried to scream for my mom, and I couldn't.
You couldn't see his face.
I couldn't see his face. I couldn't see anything.
Was
All
he
I
tall?
He was tall. He was a regular sized man, probably about 5'7", 5'8".
Really?
Yeah. You know, but yeah, man. And there was another time I will tell you, Chad.
Chad Red from Amarillo, Texas. What's that all about? All right, Chad.
I was about 11 or 12 years old, and I swear I can never forget this. I went outside because me and my sisters were outside playing. And so my sister, they went back in the house. I went outside, and I saw this cigar-shaped craft. I'm not lying. It happened.
But was that a dream?
I wasn't. No.
It wasn't a dream.
It was not a dream. So I ran back in and I told my mom about it, and she was in the living room or something, and I grabbed her hand, and I brought her outside. As soon as I brought her outside, that the craft had left, and it was of course, it was nowhere to be found. But that thing was like from here to about I would say 40 feet from here to our street out there, and it had like oval ports on the side. But
Wait up! Is this a dream or is this a UFO kind of thing?
This is a UFO.
Oh, he changed the subject. What the hell, man?
I'm serious.
Yeah, you changed the subject. We're talking.
I didn't change it. No, I didn't change it. I said this actually happened.
No. We're talking about dreams.
Okay, well, it could have been a dream, but
What the hell? I thought that was a dream that he saw a cigar shape.
A cigar-shaped craft.
Oh,
with portals that were flamed with flames.
What's his name?
Chad.
Chad Rad from Amarillo, Texas says, "What about dreams?" And then you're going with UFOs.
Well, having dreams like that and experiencing things when you're awake, it's still kind of the same thing, because you really don't know. Did I imagine that craft? Was I having a daydream, maybe?
Or
if you
deja
could call
vu.
it that.
Deja vu.
Deja vu that happened once before.
Well, I'll tell you the dream that I had. Check this out, bro. Right. I was at a beach, and I was naked, right? But I was on the sand.
That is a dream.
That's a dream.
Yeah.
I was on the sand at the beach, and the sand was all over me. And I didn't understand, why am I naked on the beach? And this is a dream. And at the time, I didn't know it was a dream, but it was a dream. And I tried to get off the sand. I stood up and and I was alone at the beach. There was nobody else, no perverts out there or anything like that. So I was taking off, patting myself off with all the sand and all that. And then I woke up. I woke up from the dream, and my hand smelled like shit. Oh, so I guess I got sand in my ass, and I fucking was taking it on. And it smelled like shit.
No.
What does that mean? What does that dream mean? You tell me. What does it mean? What do you think it means?
Well, I heard if you dream of... I don't know. My old lady says if you dream of shit in your dream, that means you're going to come into a lot of money. So keep playing. Yeah. Keep playing the lottery.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Okay, you know what?
That's what she said.
The other dream that I had, I was in a war. I was in a war. I don't know what war it was, but we were fighting, and I had a weapon in my hand, and I saw the enemy in front of me, and I said, "Oh shit!" And he fired his weapon, and I felt the blow. felt it, and I felt the blow. And when I woke up, I had fallen from my bed, and I hit a shoe, and boom.
Wow.
But it felt so real. And you know what they say: if you die in a dream, you die in life. Do you believe that?
Wow. I've heard about that.
Yeah. And so I woke up and I went, oh, what the hell? So do you think dreams have meanings, or is just a dream? I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you believe in dreams have a meaning?
I believe some do.
Because that's what what's his name? Chad Rad said
Chad
from
Rad.
Amarillo.
Yeah.
He says, what did he say? He wanted us to what did he say?
To talk about dreams.
Dreams, and if they're, do you think they're real? Or I don't know, bro. You know, sometimes I think dreams are just something that you saw during the day, and it stayed in your mind. I don't know.
I've heard about people saying that they were on a cliff or something and they fell off, but never did I hear of somebody actually hitting the ground, because they say, I don't know, doctors, whoever said that's into the dreams, that study dreams, say that if you like for example, if you go off a cliff and you hit the ground, you might never wake up. So that what they say is a lot of dreams start out falling over a cliff, but then they wake up right before they're going to hit the ground.
Yeah.
You know, have you heard that?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, there's movies about that too, about dreams and all that, and how realistic they are, and they have meanings and all that. I don't know, bro. You know, I had dreams when I was younger about beautiful women coming up to me and saying, "Hey, you wanna?"
I think every young.
That never happened. It was just a dream. Boo! How come that didn't come true?
Every young person probably experienced those kind of dreams.
I don't know. But anyways, Chad Rad. I mean, yeah, dreams are very powerful, but I think it's more. I think it's more what your mind is probably saw during the day, or it's going back in memory what your life experience was, and it goes back, it rewinds, and then it comes out in a dream. I mean, dreams are very powerful. A lot of people believe dreams could foretell the future. You know, and Raul, who is very biblical and he believes in God, and I do too. There's people that had the ability of to
prophesize, because of certain dreams.
Or read dreams. What do they call that when somebody could read a dream and know the understanding of a dream?
Yeah, it's a dream reader. I don't know.
What do you call that? For God, Jesus Christ, we went to high school. We should know these things.
Damn it, doctor, captain.
Anyways, Chad Rad. I mean, hey, cool that you gave us this topic to talk about, and it just shows us how little we know about dreams.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, to tell the truth, but dreams are trippy. I'm sure everybody's had a dream, and they had kind of a weird dream, psychedelic dream.
A lot of weird dreams.
A lot of weird dreams. People after you, or a wave is coming, and it's gonna. You're trying to run away, and you can't because something's holding you back. Yeah, dreams are trippy, man. Yeah, they are. And what do you think about that?
Yeah, that's basically all. I guess we can. That's basically all that I can remember, But now dreams are just stuff about that I'm walking through rooms. I don't know why, just weird stuff. I did. One more thing about dreams. I did have a dream where I think I actually saw somebody who I thought was a Christ, but he had like a gold crown, like it wasn't even a crown, it wasn't even on his head, it was like hovering on top of his head, and it was gold, and you could see like gold like spears, you know, and it was so beautiful that I fell on my knees. I dreamt that I fell on my knees, and he said, "Don't worry about it, son. Don't get on your knees. Get up." And
I never had a dream like that.
That's all I can remember.
Really?
About
I never
that
had
dream.
a dream. My
Yeah.
dreams all weird. Mine were like people chasing me, or people killing me, or waking up in the beach with sand all over my ass. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me.
Back to the caca.
I had to get it off, man. Anyways, Chad Rad from Amarillo, Texas. Thank you, bro. I mean, we talked about it, and it just shows how much we don't know about dreams, and how people. I give respect to all those people that study that and try to analyze the meaning behind dreams. Anyways, thank you, everybody. For tuning in to Balance. My co-host Raul Spring. I'm Eddie Briones, and keep those suggestions going. We just talk about whatever you guys want. Right? Okay. We'll see you next time. Later.